Consider the unexplainable things that are reported on a daily basis across America, such as UFO sightings and alien encounters that the general public never hears about. One such experience happened to none other than some friends of mine. It was late in the evening when Katie and Steve pulled into a campground in Northern California's redwoods. The forest seemed to enjoy a sinister game as chilly coastal fog mixed with campfire smoke swirled around the trees, casting strange shadows in the canopy and undergrowth. Tired, they found a spot to set up camp under the lights of their car's headlamps. In the distance, muffled voices and laughter from unseen campers wafted through the filtered darkness. Focused on getting an early start the next morning, they opted to skip a campfire and went about their bedtime routines. Conveniently, the restrooms were only about 100 yards down the road, a short walk for washing up before retiring for the evening, and with a big bag in hand, Steve set off down the black pavement, his headlamp's light reflecting off the drifting smoke and fog, and suddenly a movement caught his eye. At the side of the road, something stood there looking at him. Through the haze and darkness, he tried to discern what the creature was before him. It stood about 2 feet in height, completely gray, with a large round head and curious eyes. It must be a raccoon, he thought. But no, there was no mask, and no fur, and no tail. The creature cocked its head, looking back. Steve took a tentative step closer to get a better look. The creature withdrew slightly, peering cautiously back. What was this thing? Time seemed to halt as the two stared at one another, and remembering his headlamp, he reached up to set the light brighter. The movement startled the creature, and Steve particularly noticed that the creature walked off on 2 legs, dissolving into the misty, shadowy darkness. Every hair on his arms and neck was electrified, and chills ran down his spine. What had he just seen? He scanned the underbrush with his headlamp, seeking to comprehend what he just witnessed. But the small, gray, upright creature with no fur and no tail was nowhere to be seen. Had he just seen an alien? It was a sleepless night, as every creak and crack in their pitch-black tent seemed to alert him to the possible presence of interstellar beings watching them from the woods nearby.